We've been watching Linda McMahon, the candidate for Senate, U.S. Senate here in the state of Connecticut, who's actually been on TV to the tune of about $30 million, talking about jobs. And we're kind of have one big question mark here, and wonder where Linda McMahon has been and what she's done. Our question is who's Linda McMahon? Clearly, in her capacity as the CEO of Worldwide Entertainment, whatever it's called now, she has had many opportunities to help grow jobs and deal with workers here in the state of Connecticut, and we see no evidence of that.
We clearly do not have faith that Linda McMahon would be going to bat for us to try to preserve jobs here in the state of Connecticut. And some of the reasons were she's looking, she wants Congress to resist protectionist policies that hamper global trade agreements. She would like to increase trade agreements with Korea, Panama, and Colombia, opening American workers' jobs to additional countries. And we just need to take a look at current trade agreements that have been enacted in this country, and we know what impact that has had on manufacturing jobs.
Now, I've been unemployed off and on for the past couple of years, and I'm a direct product of outsourcing. I was a tool and die maker for almost 20 years. I was very proud of what I did. Every place that I worked at, every job that I had as a tool and die maker, all the companies are gone. They're either outsourced, shut down. A lot of my friends that are tool and die makers lost their jobs. Linda McMahon, I don't see any of the stuff that's on this table. I look at it all. None of it's made in the USA. I worked really hard as a tool maker. I was proud of what I did. All the products we made, all the quality that we put into things. I'll give you an example. These nail clippers. Years ago, these were made right here in Connecticut. They were stamped with the company's name, and they also said made in USA. Now, they're made in China. The bleeding of jobs from the American workers has to stop. Linda McMahon is not for the American worker.
Linda promises to get the Connecticut people back to work. She even promises, well, not promises, but she suggests a lunchbox. I think you're going to need a suitcase because all her jobs are in China.
She is running on a jobs platform. If you listen to her commercials, you listen to her rhetoric, it's all about creating jobs in Connecticut, preserving jobs in Connecticut. So you have to ask yourself, separate the message from her deeds. What has she done to preserve jobs in the state of Connecticut? July 21st, 2009, Pratt & Whitney announced that they were going to close our facility. Immediately, we received help from Dick Blumenthal. He called me on the phone and said, what is it that I can do to help the machinists union and to help these workers to try to save these jobs for Connecticut? Because Pratt & Whitney wants to send these jobs out of state and overseas. All this time, Linda McMahon has been silent on probably the most visible jobs fight in Connecticut that we've seen in a decade. She has not picked up the phone to call the workers in Cheshire to ask, what can I do to help? Dick Blumenthal has been in the ring with us. He's been there supporting us from the very beginning, and we know that he is not going to abandon us.